Hello everyone, Dan Hook here, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about my own book. So this video might be a little on the shorter side because I haven't really planned it at all, but it's been a while since I made a video and I need to make one, and I've made a few changes to what I'm doing, so I thought I'll make a video on it and let you know the best place to find me so you can keep up to date. So, my book, currently called Displaced and part of the Dark Array series. It is the first book of 3, not quite sure whether it's going to be 3 or 4, it's going to depend on how the other 2 go as I write. So the world is post-apocalyptic, set 200 years after the events that transpired, and society is basically rebuilding themselves back up on what's left. So there's sort of towns, cities and settlements all starting to emerge, with the whole eastern side of the continent still quite dead, because it was essentially, so what do we call it, ground zero, so the place where most of the prior events happened. And that side is separated from the rest of the continent by a fault line or ravine that makes both sides sort of separated from themselves. When you read it, it'll be a bit more clear. But I don't want to say too much because it might spoil the book, which obviously wouldn't want to do that. I'm still learning on how to talk about my book without talking about spoilers. I'm like, oh yes, this will happen. Oh no, wait. No, I shouldn't. Sorry. So, that's the world. 200 years after, everything's rebuilding, eastern side still a bit ugh. So in this novel you follow 3 characters, all with facing their own difficulties. One's called Luther, one's called Shelby, and one's called Zara. Each in their own location, with their own pathways. I don't really want to say much more than that, because spoilers. Names are good, nothing else. For now. I'll probably be releasing an excerpt soon or something for any of you that want to read a little bit of it. Again, it's on the smaller side of things at 71,000 words, so it's not like a huge thing going on. So, but you know, I've tried to not over-explain the world in the book, so because I didn't want it to be boring. But I've tried to explain a little bit. So hopefully I haven't under-explained. Hopefully I've kind of met in the middle, because I am aware of what I'm writing. But obviously, you know, to me, I might have done it enough, but someone else, they could come back to me and say, I've just spent like half a chapter just talking about a certain event that happened millions of years ago that no one cares about, which maybe I might have done that. I don't know. And I don't care. I like it. I'm just going to see what the beta readers say, and editors and copywriters, and that'll come at a later stage. Beta readers for now, and then I'll go on to editors and stuff later on. But for now, I'm waiting on beta readers to come back to me. Well, actually, I say I'm waiting on beta readers. I'm actually waiting on getting the books, because I've just ordered some very rough paperback books, because it's cheaper than me printing it off at home. And the people I'm giving it to aren't very computer centric, so waiting for them to start reading. And then once they read, hopefully, I'm hoping like by the end of the month I'll have the feedback back, then I can go over it again. And yeah, it's kind of stopped me. I've stopped editing for a minute, because they're going to get a copy that my book is currently in, and if I edit it now, they're going to be like, oh, this bit on page 43 or whatever. I'm going to go page 43, and if I've edited it, it won't be there, or it will have moved pages, and that will just throw things out of the window. So I'm going to wait, not do any more editing. On the plus side, to give me some free time. And I've got a blog section now on my site with one blog post, essentially saying how I've got free time, and everything I've just said here. And a mailing list, which will probably be more common than videos, because videos just take that much more to make. You've got to do the camera and the idea, and then you've got to edit and make sure my light's terrible in my room. The window is behind you, guys, and yeah, if that's not knocking about too brightly, then my videos don't look particularly great. So, and then obviously editing and uploading the video. So, I mean, the mailing list probably will be a sure bet, because I'll just post whatever I've done or got up to this week, video, writing, editing wise, and also cosplay wise. I do a little bit of cosplay. I'm currently working on, I'll be right back, and I'm back. I'm currently working on this boot. It looks quite terrible at the moment because it's not done. It's basically from a character called McCree from a game called Overwatch, and I'm making his boots, which have lights in. So, I've currently made 3 lights for it. I'm just about to start the 4th light, and I'm covering it in Evofoam and Warbler before spraying it to get the right design. But it's just taking ages. But yeah, you can, that little red thing there, that's a light. The little LED slides in behind it, powers it on. One at the front, that's a light as well. Again, battery and LED. Is it an LED? I don't think it is an LED. I think it's just a bulb. I'm just saying LEDs, you know. But yeah, so in my mailing list, I will have my projects, which include and are not limited to writing, cosplay stuff, craft making, videos, amongst probably other things that I can't think of right now. So, yes, I'm about to start studying again. It's my last year, but when I study, that combined with work takes up about 100% of my time. Maybe not 100, 95.5. So as soon as I start studying, my book I know will take a backseat, which will suck. But I'm at a good stage with it now, you know. At the moment it's not in my hands, it's in someone else's, which I'm struggling to deal with. But yeah, it means I can, I don't know, organise the book cover and get some other things, bits and pieces worked out. So yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, new places I'm posting, mailing list, which I'll link some of it down in the description below, and other places to find me. Trying to use Twitter a little bit more. I've not really been one for social media, but you know, when writing a book, I'm going to write the book, and then I will be the only one reading the book, because I haven't told anyone that I've been writing a book. But anyway guys, cheers for watching, and I will see you in the next video, blog post thing, probably blog post. Ciao.